YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. It is Tuesday, March 15th. We only have 4 games on the NBA slate tonight. We'll go through each game. I'll give you my lean. I'll give you what my head is thinking, where I'm at with the game. But make sure to keep an eye on the pinned comment. That is where my final plays will be and any player prop additions that we add throughout the day. And speaking of those player props, make sure you check out the Discord link that's going to be in the description, as well as the pinned comment as well, because I say as well twice, but the pinned comment is going to include that Discord link, and the Discord is where I explain my player prop. So if you see a player prop over under points, rebounds, everything like that, in that Discord is where I explain the research and the thought process behind that player prop and the rationale. So make sure to check out that link. Last night, we went 3-5, which is an absolute bummer because we have been on a tear as of late. We're 15-5 in our last 20 plays before that. An unbelievable week last week. Monday comes around, we go 3-5. Not the best. And unfortunately, our ride of the day coming from Kevin Mark did not hit either. We jumped on board with the Kentavious Caldwell-Pope over 1.5 assists. And I deserve that womp womp too, because the Clay over in points hit. We pick one ride of the day. I'll talk about that in a second. And we ride with it. And I had 2 choices here coming from Kevin Mart. I liked that over in assists, and he finishes with 1 assist. So that womp womp's partially on me too, because Kevin threw out 2 rides of the day and I rode with the wrong one. But if you don't know what the ride of the day is, guys, make sure to use hashtag ride of the day in the comments. Give me a player prop, and I'm jumping on board with 1 player prop in the comments each night. And if you guys get a win, you get a nice little applause. If you get a loss, unfortunately, we have to face the womp womp. And yeah, I don't know if this hat is a womp womp or an applause. It's kind of a goofy hat, but we got the Larry Bird, Dr. J stranglehold over here. I don't know what's going on with the basketballs on the side, but maybe this hat brings us good luck. I had to dress it. It was an elephant in the room, absolutely. But yeah, let's try and turn it around tonight, guys. We got 4 plays. It's probably going to be a player prop heavy night because I don't love any of these games, and we're certainly not going to force anything on a short slate. So make sure to check out that Discord link. Hit that subscribe button, guys. If you do appreciate these videos, we're getting back to grinding, getting back to having the consistency here on the channel. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. But let's jump into the games. We have the Magic hosting the Nets here. Magic 9.5 point underdogs at home. That is a decent number. Back in December, Orlando actually beat Brooklyn by 7. Orlando hung with Philly in that last game, pushing it to overtime, I believe. Brooklyn's now kind of coming on strong here. They beat Charlotte, they beat Philly, then beat New York. 2-3 against the spread in those last 3 games. Kevin Durant is playing tonight. Seth Curry is questionable. Kyrie's probable. And then for Orlando, Harris is questionable, and Suggs is questionable as well. That is a big number, that 9.5. I don't love it. This Magic team somehow seems to stick with good teams. I don't really understand, but we're going to be leaning Brooklyn here. I think that they're finally starting to turn around, playing some good basketball here. And on the road, they're 4-0-1 against the spread, and they are on the road tonight. So we're going to be leaning Brooklyn here. I hate that number. Again, guys, check the pinned comment for the final plays. That's where you can figure out if you want to fade me or ride. Guys, you know you're smart if you fade me, but you are a genius if you decide to ride. But make sure to check the pinned comment. That is where my final plays will be. I don't know if this makes it. I don't want to force anything against the spread tonight because these 4 games, I'm not loving the numbers, but keep an eye for the player props as well, as we'll probably have a few of those. All right, Pacers, 7-point dogs against the Grizzlies here. Pacers are at home. I would normally say hammer that Memphis number, but Ja Morant is doubtful. We're going to keep an eye on that injury report. If Ja plays, I'm going to be all over Memphis here. He is doubtful, though, so we shall see with that sore back. Indiana, Stevenson's questionable. Brogdon's questionable. Bataze's questionable. Duarte's questionable as well. So if all of those guys are out, Brogdon especially, I think we can still lean Memphis even without Ja Morant, but this is a big-time injury report game that we got to keep an eye on. So I'm going to lean Memphis, another favorite here, -7. So 2 favorites in a row. We only have four games on the slate. And spoiler alert, we might be taking all favorites, which is never a good sign, I feel like. But I am a dummy. I always say it. But yeah, we got Memphis -7. There is our lean. Guys, let's move in to the shout out here for the hashtag of the day yesterday before we get to the other 2 plays of the night. We got, I'm going to botch his name, Cadell Mark. He goes, I'm getting a sweep today, and he almost did. Moneyline, Cavs, Denver, boom, Atlanta. Minnesota, we're not doing these money signs for all these plays. We got a bunch of plays here, but Charlotte and then Chicago looks like it's the only one that didn't come through, so almost a sweep. That is a positive night. That is for damn sure, and stay tuned till the end of the video there because we are taking some advice from my man Frank in the comments about the hashtag of the day. Guys, whoever gets the hashtag of the day the night before, we're going to use their name and come up with a hashtag like that. So we'll get both shout-outs on the stream here because it's weird. Last name Mark for the hashtag of the day, ride of the day, last name Mart. So, whew, I don't know, something about those Mark and Marts there, but shout out to you guys for your nights last night. But let's get going here. We have the Heat 12.5 point favorites against the Pistons. This Pistons team has been covering 8-0-2 against the spread in their last 10 games, but Miami 4-3 against the spread at home, 7-3 straight, 7-3 overall against the spread. And you know, Jimmy Butler's upgraded to womp womp for that. Today, Junior. Jimmy Butler upgraded to probable. Victor Oladipo is questionable. For Detroit, Stewart's upgraded to probable. Killian Hayes, probable. Diallo downgraded to out, and McGruger is upgraded to probable as well. This Detroit team, like I said, has been on an absolute tear. Has not lost against the spread in 10 games, and that's exactly why I think that we're going to fade them tonight. I don't want to do it. I love the underdog story that they're going through, but this Miami team, it's not like they're playing some, this Pistons team isn't playing some schmuck. Miami's a very good team. I don't love the 12.5 point line, but I think that Miami comes out and plays really, really hard against this team, especially if Jimmy Butler is a go. Same thing, if they're fully healthy, if they have Oladipo and Butler there, we're going to lean Miami there. I hate to do it because I love the underdog story that this Pistons team is pulling out of there, you know what, right now against the spread, but we're going to lean Miami here, minus 12.5. All right, last game of the night, guys. We have the Pelicans 6-point dogs against the Suns, and we're leaning Suns. I've bet against this Pelicans team, and it's bit me so hard in the ass so many times. I don't know why, but we just don't seem to trust this Pelicans team. The Suns team's still going to be without CP3, which is going to be tough, but they're coming off of a decent cover there against the Lakers, and then a game before that, decent cover against Miami, where they absolutely just crushed Miami 111-90. This New Orleans Pelicans team went into a little bit of a slump before the Rockets game, and then came out and absolutely pummeled the Rockets. I'm looking at Phoenix here, especially because CJ McCollum is questionable. So we'll keep an eye on the injury report, but no CJ McCollum, no Brandon Ingram. I'm going to be leaning Phoenix, and it scares me. I'll be completely honest. It scares me that we're going with 4 favorites tonight in terms of our lean. We'll keep an eye on the pinned comment. Things can change, injuries, everything like that. But, man, when you're on one side of it, I don't know. It's not like every favorite's going to cover tonight. We'll see. We'll see. That is literally how this goes. We give our lean, we give our plays, and then we'll see how it turns out. But keep an eye on the pinned comment, guys, for the player props, because with only 4 games, we're going to have some action in the player prop field as well. And hopefully we can get back on track. A 3-5 night, 3-6, including the ride of the day. Tough night after just absolutely tearing up last week. Like, we were tearing up. We were psh, 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 all day long, and then poof, we go and get worked last week. But that's going to wrap it up for the prediction portion of the video. Guys, let's jump into the hashtag of the day. And the hashtag of the day is hashtag Mark. You see what I did there? Again, my man Frank in the comments, good idea. We're not going to do this every time because sometimes I want to be real creative with the hashtag of the day. But if someone has a night like this, Cadell, Mark, a crazy night like that, the hashtag of the day is owed to them. So hashtag of the day today is going to be hashtag Mark. If you guys don't know what the hashtag of the day is, all you got to use is hashtag Mark in the comments today and give me a rundown of what you're playing, what you're rolling with. And if you have a positive night, a winning night, a positive night, you guys have a chance to be shouted out in tomorrow's video. I feel like we have abused the soundboard today, but it is what it is. That's going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. Make sure to use hashtag Mark in the comments if you're going to give me all your plays. And if you want to drop a player prop that you want me to ride with, use hashtag Ride of the Day in the comments as well. But that wraps it up. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.